we go.
You don't mind my freezing ice cold hands.
Oh, not at all.
Freezing. This is just primer.
Primer, got it.
Putting this all over. Just kind of smooths out the skin and kind of makes it even.
Sweet. See, that's the main thing. I'll be able to listen to this. So I gotta go buy supplies.
Oh yeah. This is
You might
the
be able to.
Ideal Smooth primer. It just helps so there's I don't know if you do oily skin or dry skin.
I think it's kind of dry.
Okay. Well, this one's good because if you're taking pictures, it won't have like that flash, like that shine.
Sweet.
So this is a great one. There's two different ones. There's one that's a little more for drier skin. So you work?
I'm a school bus driver here at Capistrano. As a matter of fact, been in 3 newspaper articles the past couple of months.
Oh yeah?
Orange County Register is about to run another one.
Oh wow.
Although the next one is more on how the district is handling or changing policy for transgender as far as students and employees go.
What is the policy and what are they wanting to change?
Well, they had basically nothing in place.
Okay.
And now they're writing policy and rules. Obviously, they found, we have an employee that's in the midst of a transition, which I told them before I ever started, and they just kind of, okay.
Yeah.
And until somebody complained about a restroom issue, was like, we're just going to ignore this. Maybe it'll go away. So it didn't go away, and they started working on things. I had to sit down, powwow with personnel, the director of transportation, that's my boss, and the school district superintendent, and agreed on what my timelines were and what I'll do for the district. In public, now that legally, as of Wednesday, I am a female. I've not had the surgery. In public, I use the ladies' restroom. At work, I'm continuing to use the men's restroom. An issue came up. A female coworker, I don't know if they complained or voiced a concern, and I do understand. I've been driving there for 17 years.
Okay.
So they know me as Marshall for so long that I agreed with the district that until 1 year into the transition at the transportation facility, I'll go ahead and continue to use the men's restroom to not cause issues and give my coworkers a chance to adjust. The only reason I had shifted was I actually had some male coworkers that were having issues. Comments under their breath, dirty looks in the restroom. I think that's been addressed. I haven't had any other problems. The one thing was, at that time I was still using a urinal, and I had, since there's going to be a point that's not going to happen anymore. That using the stall now, I'm kind of out of sight, out of mind. So it's been a heck of a journey. It's been awesome. This past week's been such a whirlwind that I'm so freaking exhausted I can't see straight. Had the Orange County Register after I got my court order.
What do I say to myself? There's Katie working on Marcia.
Hello.
How are you?
Incredibly fantastic.
Oh, good.
Wednesday I got my court order allowing me to change all documents from Marshall Everett Morgan to Marcia Evelyn Morgan, and legally a female. Thursday took care of Social Security, and yesterday was able to squeeze through the DMV. 3 hours at the DMV. Only took 5 minutes once I was to the right person.
You didn't have an appointment though, right? That's why.
So,
they're teaching us all sorts of lessons, those DMV. I like the curls.
I still need to do that.
Thank you so much. I was just
look at this.
Hi.
Are you filming?
Yes, I am. I want to learn how to do this.
No.
Hi. It was unbelievable. The Social Security office was, in many ways, identical to the DMV, but except for efficiency. Oh my gosh, in and out of there, nothing flat. it's just like, okay, what's the difference here between, besides being one's federal and one's state? I was amazed. I thought, okay, I had set aside 2 hours for the Social Security. I mean, from the time I walked up to the door to the time I walked out, it was probably not 30 minutes. And they do make appointments there. And I didn't even have appointments.
I can't wait to see the end result.
Thank you so much.
This is our BB cream.
BB.
This is great because it has sunscreen in it.
Oh,
SPF
yeah, I need
25,
that.
And I use it every day. It's my favorite. And it's like a foundation. Has a little bit of like a primer in it, but I like to put like a pre-primer on just to make it, I don't know, it just lays better.
Got it. And probably here, but where would you suggest I pick up the various makeups for
I mean, there's all sorts of
war paint?
For skin, I love the Jane. For
Jane?
eyeshadows, I like MAC or Dior has some amazing eyeshadows. They're really expensive, but they're really pretty.
Oh, interesting.
They've got some great eyeshadows, like really pretty shimmers, if you're into that. Or MAC has a really awesome palette in right now where you get, I think it's like 16 shades.
I love to stand out, so
Then that's a good one. If you like bright colors, and they've got really nice pigments. My favorite, I could write it all down for you. My favorite mascara is Clinique.
yes.
It's a really, really good mascara.
My wife used that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well then she knows. It's good. Yeah, I'm just putting this everywhere. Just making sure it's really blended.
Base.
Yeah.
Base to build on.
Yeah. And so, and you're gonna put the
Wig
on
back on.
afterwards. So I really much just go as far as you can up.
Got it. You can see where the wig line is, but also the hair is a little bit below that, so
Yeah.
we're safe.
How do you feel about the color? Is the color okay?
Oh, fantastic.
Good? Okay.
I'm thrilled so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So how many years have you been doing the school bus thing?
That's a trick question. 17 years continuous.
Oh, wow.
I actually started back in 1989 and worked for 2 school years,
Oh, wow.
and then left to go into the Navy.
Oh, wow.
Did 6 years in the Navy and then came back to the school district.
Nice.
I didn't enlist till I was 25 years old. I was a little bit too civilianized for the military way, or I would have probably made it a career.
Wow.
I'd worked for so many employers over the years that when an employer tells you to do something, you go and do it, or you go find another job. We don't have that option in the Navy, so they tell me to do something, no matter how stupid or crazy it was, I'd happily go off and do it. But if it was stupid or crazy, I'd say
Like
so.
what? Like what? Like what
Oh,
was it?
just here, we want you to go down and take wax and polish the inside of the sanitary tank. You know, just to be a pain in the butt.
Just to like.
And the same thing that gets me in trouble at the school district, got me in trouble in the Navy, and that's my mouth.
Oh yeah.
But I call a duck a duck.
Yeah.
But they did. They loved me because I did anything they'd tell me without question.
Yeah.
They loved mindless minions.
Yeah. It's so fun. That's cool.
I did. I loved it. And until I joined the Navy, I'd never been further than California, Nevada, and Arizona. Upon joining the Navy, first the schools took me to the East Coast, Groton, Connecticut, Great Lakes, and then once to my command, Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, Singapore, Bali, Persian Gulf, Australia, Diego Garcia.
Yeah. You gotta see a lot.
Local ports, Frisco, Bangor, Washington, Anchorage, Alaska.
I'm gonna show the camera what I'm doing.
Ah,
There we go. Now
Ooh,
you
pretty.
know. It's just a bronzing palette. I just mix them all together and I just underline right under the cheekbone.
excellent.
And I'll just kind of give it a little more like refined. Refined look. It's pretty. It's good. Do you have any kids?
I married my wife at the time she had a 15-year-old daughter.
Okay.
We've been married 17 years. and in the midst of a divorce show.
Yeah.
We were having some issues in the marriage, but back in 2010 when I came out as transgender, it just kind of spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
I blame myself in large part. So I've been this way since I was 8 years old. I was hoping it was something I could keep buried, but actually the marriage just made Marcia come to the surface more.
Yeah. Wow. You've been through a lot.
Been a heck of a road, long road. But I'm taking care of me now.
Yeah.
It's something I'm not used to doing, and it's incredible. I just, in the past, 6 months, since I put it this way, before I started my transition, that was in June of 25.
Yeah.
June
I'm
25th.
listening. Yeah.
At June 25th was when I started taking hormones and living full time as a female.
Yeah.
Before that, I was taking an antidepressant, high blood pressure med, sleep medication, allergy medication, and a prostate medication.
Yeah.
I have since quit all of them.
Wow.
I have no need for any of them anymore.
My freezing cold finger.
You're not.
This is an eyelid primer. For some reason, when you put eyeshadow on, it will crease and make it go funky line. Because
Yes,
the oils,
I've experienced that.
Yeah, you get kind of that. So this will actually prevent that from happening. And I just use my ring finger and I just kind of smudge it all over the eyelid. Sorry. One more time. Cool. Sorry to interrupt you. Alright, so do you like certain colors you like?
I'm
Do you like
big in the purples and pinks.
I think I picked a green one.
How about that? It's probably obvious, and people have said that's my color.
Did you need translated to me?
I am going to try and celebrate being officially recognized as Marcia this week. And then, like I said, this evening I have to run up to Long Beach. Every Saturday night I'm part of cast and crew for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've been with them almost 6 months as well.
Yeah.
Incredible group of people. I was introduced to them in April. Every Saturday night we do the Rocky Horror Picture Show. At every show is a theme, we make a theme out of it. The last Saturday of each month is lingerie night,
Yeah.
where they encourage the audience to show up in their nicest lingerie. They're allowed to get up on stage. The rest of the audience votes on them, and we choose a winner. Well, it was like, okay, I've been wearing lingerie in private since I was 8 years old. I can't pass this up.
Yeah.
And not only did I enter,
Yeah.
I
You
won.
won?
I won.
Wow.
And it was that night they asked me to join cast and crew. I started off as usher. Then one night, one of their spotlights fell and broke. I was able to get it fixed, and they're like, "Thank God, 'cause we already have 2 broken spotlights in the spot box." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Broken spotlights?"
Yeah.
And I told them, "Well, I was an advanced electronics technician in the Navy. You mind if I look at these?" So the show has gone from 2 working spotlights to 4, 3 right now. One died last week. So they immediately made a new position called Spot Queen, and I'm in charge of setup, maintenance, repair of the spotlight, overseeing and training spotlight operators.
Wow. That's cool.
And then not tonight, but the next week they're doing a skit, and I'm actually going to try my wheel the first time on stage. We usually do stuff before the show, so we're doing a skit next week. I'll just say I'm the perfect person.
You like it?
I like it.
Is
That
there
I'm,
anything you want more or less of? No?
I like that.
Good?
I like that. Um,